welcome to another studio time, Tiny Clay Picture Part 2. In our Part 1 video, I shared many different ways to explore and experiment with clay techniques. It's a lot of fun to do. In this video, I'm going to share with you some ideas for how to explore your different ideas to make a plan for your tiny clay picture. Now I'd like to share with you the tools and materials you will need to gather. First, you'll need an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. You'll also need a small piece of cardboard. You can cut it out of a box. I made mine 3 by 4 inches. You'll need a fine tip marker and some coloring tools. Now let's get started. We're going to trace our rectangle 4 times on our piece of paper. All right, very carefully, I'm going to set it down up here in the left-hand corner. Notice I placed my rectangle so it's going side to side. It's horizontal. I'm going to put my helper hand right in the middle and start to carefully trace around the edges. Take your time. See how it works best for you. Notice we do have one rectangle going side to side. It's horizontal. This is going to become a picture frame, and we're going to make 4 picture frames for 4 different ideas. Now I'm going to set this rectangle down so it's going up and down. We're making a vertical picture frame. All right, once again, I'm going to hold it carefully with my helper hand right in the middle. Start to go along the edge. Take your time. Alright, so now I've created 4 picture frames. Here is a side-to-side picture frame, horizontal. A vertical picture frame, notice it's going up and down. There's a second vertical picture frame going up and down. And notice this. It's another horizontal picture frame going side to side. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 picture frames for 4 ideas. Now it's time to come up with ideas for your tiny clay picture. I'd like you to think of a place or an environment. Could be an ocean, maybe the jungle, or your backyard. Take time thinking about that place. Once you've decided on a place, then I would like you to think of 4 things that live in that place. Could be animals, could be plants, or both. All right, now you've thought of 4 things that all live in one place. You'll see you have a picture frame for each one. We're going to do some drawing of your ideas. Now, I decided to create things that live in my backyard. I have a tiny pond in my backyard, and in my pond live some goldfish. So in this horizontal side-to-side picture frame, I'm going to draw a goldfish. I'm going to take my time. else that lives in my little pond is a water lily plant. So in this up and down vertical picture frame, I'm going to draw a water lily and 3 lily pads. Something else that lives in my backyard is a tree, actually many trees. I'm going to draw one tree in this up and down vertical picture frame. Birdies also live in my backyard. They live in the trees. I'm going to draw one birdie here in the side-to-side horizontal picture frame. I'm going to draw it on a branch. That was fun. I drew the 4 things that live in my backyard, but they're missing something. That's right, the colorful details. Now it's time to take my time coloring each of my pictures. I invite you to do the same thing. Happy coloring. Well, that was fun. I added the colorful details to the drawings of the 4 things that live in my yard. The goldfish and water lily plant that live in my pond, one of the trees, and even a little birdie that likes to live in or visit my trees. In our next video, I'm going to share with you how we can explore taking one of our drawings and turn it into a tiny clay picture. So I'd like you to be thinking about which drawing you would like to use for your plan for your tiny clay picture, and perhaps even what story it might tell. It's going to be a lot of fun. Happy planning, everybody. Toodaloo.